I'm gonna purry. And welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Evan. With me, as always, is Greg.
Hey, how you doing?
And Joe.
Hello.
And after our hiatus, we're coming back strong with the second episode.
Oh my God. So many
a while.
episodes, so little time.
It's a twofer.
You're still going to get one a week. No
Right.
exceptions. No exceptions to the rule.
I see Greg's the only one with green on today, as it is
St. Patrick's
St.
Day.
Patty's Day.
Damn it, I'm the Irish
Joe's
one.
the Irish one.
I totally dropped the ball on this.
He's got his hot ice shirt on though.
I do have hot ice on with the guy from Rookie of the Year. So if you're not repping this, you better rep this. I didn't make this. So I don't know why you rep it. You just have to go pay for it like I did. Not personalized merch.
So I heard that Evan's got a couple of topics he wants to, rapid
He's got some
fire
things
at
he
us.
wants to talk about, like
We're just
sexuality.
talking points. I don't know, nothing. Let's start off on second.
How do you feel about yourself when you touch
Did
yourself?
you guys hear about the puppy that died on United?
Yeah.
Yes, I did hear about that, and that woman deserves to get drowned
That
in a
is
pool
just
full of
terrible.
puppies.
So any of you that don't know, someone got on the plane with a puppy basically in a carrying bag or something, and the stewardess came up and told her to put the puppy in the overhead storage.
Yeah.
And
Like forced her to.
yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
told her you're going to have to
'Cause
do it. And reluctantly, she let her put her up there, and after the flight, the puppy was dead.
Yeah,
So,
10-month-old
mean-
French bulldog, right?
Christ.
I don't know why. It was weird on both parts, because now the woman shouldn't have let the puppy, like, obviously when the woman who owned the puppy said to the flight attendant, there's a puppy in this bag. That flight attendant should have been like, never mind, keep it under your seat. But then the woman who owns the puppy, you also let them put it in the overhead bin. Like, I personally, if it was my dog, I would have just said, well, I'm going to take a different flight. But maybe she didn't have that option.
That's a big hassle to.
Well, I would go outside, and then what would wind up happening is you would take the next flight out there to your location, and then they would probably give you a ton of money, if not, comp your whole flight and then some because of the inconvenience to you.
Well, that bag that the dog was in was a TSA like recommended bag or whatever. Like it's a
Yeah.
it's a
Puppy
recommended
approved.
yeah airline approved bag.
Yeah.
So why did she not think there was a dog? Like, she knew there was a dog in there. I think she had a lack of training, probably.
I think she's probably just an idiot or didn't give a crap. She wanted, and then like the whole I hate.
Dude,
with
if
normal
you're
pets-
closing anything into a container, what the hell are you doing? Why?
In theory, the bag should probably be like a normal carry-on bag, so it should fit in there. But if it was
you
a
shouldn't
French
have your
bulldog,
dog on the plane though. Anyway, you
well,
shouldn't have
the
your
French
dog on
bulldogs can't breathe well out of their nose.
in fucking.
So
fresh
then
air.
you're not only
Christ.
you're not only squeezing them into a container without oxygen, but they're already deprived of oxygen. That puppy had no shot.
Did you hear what they offered
them
him beforehand?
Like a free flight or
Yeah,
something.
it was a $75 voucher for their next
because you
flight.
killed my dog. I'll see you in court. I hate your
I don't
soul.
know. Don't bring your dog on a flight though.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks because, like, me and Tracy were talking about it, and I have two 60-pound dogs, and to put them underneath in one of the cargo bins to ship them somewhere, it's like, if I'm moving to California, I'll drive my dogs to California.
Yeah.
I'm not putting them on a plane.
Yeah, it's kinda
not
sketchy.
happening. It's just
Scary.
a whole...
Back there pretty much in the dark the whole time. Almost
Are
they have
they?
lights. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like.
I have no
don't
idea
know.
about the inner
One
workings.
time
of
I
an
did
airplane.
ride in a cargo bay, and I was like, oh my God, this is great. I didn't do that. No,
Back
who
when I was
rides
in
in
the
a
war.
cargo bay? Yeah, back in Nam. Jesus, Evan.
Half off ticket.
Yeah. We'll just throw you underneath. Then I thought that the underneath bins were not pressurized. So do they have special bins that are pressurized for the dog?
I just picture
no clue.
Dumb and Dumber when he's riding around with all those dogs and they're sliding all over the back. I picture
Yeah.
that in an airplane, like
Yeah.
10 times worse.
Well, then, like, 2 days... I don't think it was
who
United.
got the footlong?
It was a different flight where they had a German Shepherd flown with them from one location to the other. They wound up with, like, a Doberman, and the German Shepherd was in Japan because they mixed the dogs up. So now it's like you killed a dog and then you mixed 2 dogs up.
Yeah, I heard about
and one
this.
wound up in Japan. They're just
Shit.
what are you doing? The flights are so screwed right now.
Was that United Airlines too?
I don't know. I want to say no, but I could be wrong.
United is the one that also had that dragging
Dude,
that,
you got drug off. Yeah.
dragging that
Yeah.
guy up.
Dude,
the
they're
plane.
just so
The
bad.
airlines are just in a shitstorm right now.
They must have so much money to be able to just keep making
Well, and I don't even-
settlements and payments.
I don't fly a lot, but I also don't like Southwest, how they're like, they do these little like, oh, we're so quirky. We say the
Yeah.
rules for flying, but we'll sing them.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, it
dude,
does.
It's a flight.
It
Stop.
makes it a little more interesting, but you're still not
Nah,
paying
but if
attention.
someone's sitting here and people like laugh on those flights and shit at the
Yeah.
person, I was like,
What a
it's
fucking
not
geek.
funny.
Yeah.
No, they like laugh with the person, not as like they're making fun of them because it's stupid, but they're like, oh, this is actually funny. It's not. That's
Yeah.
not funny.
It's really not.
What a breath of fresh air.
What a great airline. They like to change it up.
Right.
I hate Southwest because they don't do the assigned seating. They do it by blocks. So it's like block A goes first, and they get to sit wherever they want. Like, and then
Really?
block B goes, and then they sit wherever they want.
That's weird.
I want my assigned seat.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't. I thought
Me
you
too.
purchased just a single seat.
It was similar to like a train, I guess, because a train you basically hop on and you sit wherever you want. Which Amtrak
Yeah.
officially said that they're not doing that anymore, at least for their business cars. They're not.
That would
Gonna,
make
they're
sense,
doing
though,
assigned
yeah.
seating for the people that are paying a ton of money, to ride Amtrak all the time.
Yeah, I can imagine them changing that for commuters. Oh god.
Yeah, that would just be miserable. I don't like taking the train to begin with. I'm always so
don't worry about
anxious, staring at my phone like it's going to be late or something. I don't know. I don't trust it.
I always think if it's gonna be late, fuck it, I'm late to work because of the train. So I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I think we talked about it before. Where
Yeah.
like when I was in the union position, I couldn't be late. So I was staring at my phone, and then I wound up falling asleep a couple of times, and I would wake up and I didn't know where I was.
Wrong stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like, am I in Canada right now? And
Amateur
it's like,
move.
no, you've been asleep for 10 minutes.
Dude, I did that. When I first started my job, I fell asleep on the way home, and then I woke up going back to Philly.
Oh, damn it.
Like, fuck. Had to get off, hop on another one.
There was a
That's
story.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, it felt like I was like I woke up and I was just like, all right, going back to work.
Yeah, there was a story about a guy that I didn't work with, but a guy I work with was telling me the story where he had to take the train from Philly to Washington, and he fell asleep on his way back to Philly. So then he did it again. He got on in Philly and wound up in to go to Washington. Fell asleep a second time and wound up back in Philly. So it's like, dude, you need to stop. Like, because they're changing the trains over and stuff. How did you,
Yeah.
He just was
Why
an
didn't someone
unfortunate
come
soul.
up and say
I guess because he was a fellow employee, they were like,
Okay.
maybe he
Yeah.
knows what he's doing, so we won't wake him up.
Nah, he doesn't know shit.
Oh, miserable.
Did you go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, thank you. You're so kind. So did you guys hear about that kid who took an Uber from Virginia to
Wasn't he a Jersey kid
yeah,
too?
Gloucester County?
That's
It was weird because
hilarious.
Steve had gone to Virginia that same weekend, I think, or the weekend before. So I was like, did Steve wind up taking an Uber
I took a cab from Virginia when I was with Steve
all the way home?
all the way home.
Really?
He did this
And,
just on his shitty version.
It was like $300 for me, so I lucked out. This Uber ride was like $1,600.
Jesus Christ!
And-
Why did you cab all the way home? Did you cab all the way there?
No, I drove down with Steve.
Oh, okay, so you needed a ride home.
Going out on the edge saying he was absolutely destroyed.
Well, dude, I ended up trying to beat the cab driver like right down the street from my house. It was a whole different time of my life.
Run!
I was like, well, no, I had Dewar. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
yo, do you want to
yeah,
come
yeah.
pick me up? And I was like, I'll just hop right in your car and we'll just go.
Jesus.
Thinking that like
High-speed chase with a taxi.
everything is good, you know what I mean? But then I'm just like, all right, dude. Well, so here's the other thing. Here's what I want to talk about. So I hopped in that cab, told him where I was going, and fell right asleep. Woke up 10 minutes from my house.
Jesus Christ.
This kid did the same thing, dude. It's like we're like twins out there. We
We need to get him on the podcast.
Here's what I want to know, though. He's trying to say that it wasn't where he wanted to go, but Uber, you have to tell them.
Yeah, but I'm sure he was also fucked up.
So you think
it's
he
like,
just said, take me home and hit
at
the
a
button?
point, it's almost
Right.
like, like if you're blacking out or something, and then it's just kind of like, I just want to be home. Like, you don't really have control of what, like, your emotions and like what you want to do and shit. So it's just like he probably was like, yeah, I want to go home. I want to be in my bed.
I want to go home.
Who should like?
Is there a button for home? Like
Or he
your
was
GPS
so messed
has
up
a
that he
home
wasn't
button?
even thinking like I'm at school. I'm at home.
Yeah.
Like that. You just get confused.
But is there like I don't use the Uber app that much, but is there a button to say like I want to go home, like
don't know.
saves automatic location? For
I know
your
it
house?
saves
I think
locations you've
there
been
is.
to.
Yeah, I think
it saves locations you've been to.
I think you
don't know if
can.
it's
I think that's an option. You can actually say, okay, this is my home, and you
Right,
but
so you just
I
hit the
use
wrong
Lyft
button.
nowadays, dude. I like Lyft way better.
I don't use any of them. I'm like that old guy who doesn't know, so whatever friends I'm with wind up doing everything, and then I just give them money.
Cash, yeah, it's easy too.
I don't know. We did it one time from the U.S. Open, and we were going to use I think Paul got the one, or Kyle got the one going to the U.S. Open. I was going to get the one going back, so it's just easier for me to do it on my account. But
Right.
I've never used the account before. This was the first time I was ever using it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wound up just giving the phone to Kyle. I was like, dude, and I was hammered.
Because you can
I
get
was
that, yeah,
pissed drunk.
you can get those free rides and stuff.
It was,
was-
nice one day going to work. I didn't know a tree fell on like power lines or something, so the trains were down.
Yeah.
And so I get to the train station. I'm pulling in. There's no cars. I'm like, damn, man, awesome. Fucking spots everywhere. I'm like, am I missing a holiday or something?
Yeah.
And I go up and they're like wrapping tape, fucking caution tape around there, like shit. I'm like, what? How the hell am I gonna get to work? I'm not driving into the city, and then I had to get an Uber. Still like
Was it cheaper
$40
to
Uber.
see? Is it cheaper to Uber, or would it have been cheaper to drive? Because we
I
figured
would've had to pay,
$25
like,
to park.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
You keep dropping your phone. It would have been $25 to park.
I figured the convenience
Plus-
of not having to drive back home at the same time. Go
Yeah,
through all that
I
commuter
guess if you
traffic
could have
and
got
shit.
from the train, like if the trains are back up and running, then you just come home your normal way. Or did
But
you
then I
wind
would
up-
have my car in the city.
No, I mean if you were to.
Oh yeah.
He's yelling.
They were back up, but they were still like on a really bad schedule. On
So
my way
you
home,
Ubered back home?
Nah, I got my dad to pick me up on his way home from work, so it was kind of worked out.
Does your dad work in the city?
Nah.
Oh, I was gonna say, doesn't he work in Maryland?
Yeah.
So he drove from Maryland into
Yeah.
Philly to get you. Should have just called me. It would have been easier.
Well, I like my mom was like texting me and she's like, "Do you want to ride home?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, the trains might be back up." And then she just like texted me and she was like, "Dad said he's gonna get you." So I was like, "All right."
Super out of the way for
whatever.
him. That's crazy. What day was that? I wonder if I
Man.
had the same issues.
I don't remember. It was a couple months ago, probably.
Yeah.
But it was just on like the
It's just a random
Philly
day.
rail line. Yeah.
It sucks because like people always ask me, since I work in Delaware right by the train station, they're always like, "Why don't you take the train to work?" It's like, because I have to go to Philly and get a train from Philly to go
Yeah.
to Delaware. It's shorter for me to just drive to Delaware.
Exactly.
Or even if it's the same amount of time, just the convenience of driving to your location is so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
moral of the story: don't stick your puppy in an overhead bin.
What's your next piece that you had prepared?
It was like a little off topic because these were all just kind of talking points. You know, it was just kind of stuff just to bring up. It wasn't like, oh, what's the next thing?
Bring it up now.
But so when I was driving the other day, I saw like 3 or 4 people driving with headphones in, and I was like,
I've
is
seen that
this
a
a
ton.
new thing?
No,
I can't.
it's not.
I can't have my ears plugged while I'm driving. I feel
can't
like I need to have all my senses.
I think people do it to talk on the phone, but then some people, I've seen it with like older cars where they have their headphones in probably because
They
there's
don't
no
have
headphone
Bluetooth
jack or something.
Yeah. I don't know how you drive like that.
Is the baby drumming in there? It sounds like she's drumming.
Nah, she's cooking something.
Oh, good. I'm hungry.
In her kitchen.
Oh, but back on the topic of the Uber thing.
Yeah.
How about the
Oh,
new
good
Uber
one.
deal in Township?
Yeah, so apparently the township that we're in, Washington Township in South Jersey, is partnering or has partnered with Uber so that you're able to get free rides from participating bars
Right.
home.
Yeah,
on
which is
certain days, certain bars. and all
Awesome.
that.
Which is
oh, it's fantastic.
awesome deal.
Yeah. But I don't know. I use Tracy so much that I don't need to Uber.
And Chelsea is my designated
I am
driver
curious
at the
if
moment.
like how much it will, if at all, raise taxes. that
I feel
much.
No,
like
it's
if
not supposed to.
anything, it would be like so small
But then
compared to
who's
what.
paying for it?
Tracy said she read an article that it was a donation. So, like one of those Parents Against Drunk
okay.
Driving or something
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
organizations
Cool.
donated the money to have this happen.
Now, when that runs out, does that Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you figure
No,
they
I
only
don't know.
pay for like
Is
a
that-
certain
yeah,
amount of
it's-
year, just not like a.
I guess you see
forever.
how many people wind up using it. Because you would think that people usually are going to Uber anyways and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and it's only an Uber ride home.
Right.
So it's more if you're at the bar and you get a little too drunk
And you
need
can't
a
take
ride
your
home.
car home, right.
Yeah, versus I'm going to Uber there and then get a free ride home. I think it's just a nice backup. Or at least to remind people that Uber is an option. instead
It
of
is a
driving
nice
drunk.
backup, but at the same time, I would probably Uber there and Uber home at that point.
Yeah, it is only participating bars, so, you know.
I mean, here's the thing, though. I'm going to start Ubering or, taking a Lyft everywhere because it's like $8.
So much easier.
Around here, it's like $8 to go to, like, the bar, at any corner of township.
Yeah.
And then maybe $12 to come home. It's like $20, or you could risk it, have like 4 beers and still get a DUI somehow.
Yeah.
And then that's like $10,000+.
Yeah, especially like if we're partying at my house, it's just worth.
I'm just Ubering
yeah.
over.
Ubering home. Yeah, Uber there, Uber home. doesn't
Uber
matter.
everywhere.
Or just sleep in the cum bed.
Fucking.
Did you do that?
I slept on the cum couch.
Eat some on the cum couch. The couch loaded with cum. It's the couch from my parents' basement
Oh, Jesus
growing up.
Christ.
So it's not only covered in my lovely essence, but multiple girls and
I
my
may
brother.
have gotten a hand job on that couch back in the day.
Probably. So you're on it. My
Sweet.
brother's on it. I'm
Got all
on it.
that on my face.
Evan's on it now, too. He jerked.
I was like, I gotta get on it.
No,
Me
somehow
and Jill, dude.
Somehow you wound up. You were in that room and you fell asleep on the chair, and then you wound up in
Yeah,
the
in
living
your
room.
front room.
How
It was
you got to
weird.
the living room, I don't know.
He said he found you just tongue out on the couch, just tasting everything.
Licking it from one side to the other. Eyes were closed though. Eyes were closed.
Which brings us back to our next topic. Evan came up with this consensus to can you taste the difference in 3 samples?
That was me.
So Evan, can you let us know?
Shit.
Let us know, dude.
Why is that on me? I didn't come up with that shit.
3 sample delight.
I don't know about you guys, but I fucking hate when people have bumper stickers on their car.
I don't know.
Do you guys have bumper stickers on your
No,
cars?
I
at
wouldn't
all?
do that to my car.
Exactly, neither would I.
It was like the Ozzy album that came out 2009,
You
I
felt
think.
so
Get the
fucking
fuck out.
excited to rep Ozzy.
Yeah,
you slapped him on the back.
I got
of
the
car.
new album. It came with like a sticker. I didn't put it on the bumper. I put it on the window, and then eventually it just like faded after 2 years, and you couldn't read what it said anymore, and you couldn't even notice that there was a sticker there.
Yeah, well,
so it didn't matter.
dude, and you have these people with like political stickers.
That drives me
people
insane.
slapping Trump and people. Oh,
Hey,
we
we're
gotta-
we're podcasting. You want to say hi?
No, where's Elena?
All right. See you later.
She said, "Where's Elena?"
Love you, babe. Oh, she did it. She hung up on me. Nice.
Wow, she doesn't love you.
Nah, she does sometimes.
Not when you're in the
know.
pocket. Where's the baby?
Yeah.
I'm podcasting.
Like, what am I
And you're
supposed to say?
done.
Oh, the baby's here. When
She's right
she's a
there.
little
I can
older.
see her.
Yeah, but
There she is.
But yeah,
But
so you have
back
these
to
like
bumper stickers.
political. You have the political shit. People with like Trump stickers.
Obama.
And, people still have Bernie stickers on them, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's all. It's over now. You can stop. Like, take it off.
Yeah.
Or
I don't
people
understand
with, like-
that. I guess so it shows your view the whole time. It's like, especially with Bernie, once they chose Hillary as the candidate, wouldn't you start peeling your Bernie sticker off? Like, he's not, he's done.
Support him
Because-
forever.
And then
man.
when Hillary winds up losing, like, I feel like that's the day I would take my Hillary sticker off.
Well, even
not
when
leave it
Trump
on.
wins, you take your fucking Trump
you know what?
stickers off.
I
too.
just feel like
Yeah.
the more stuff you have on your car, the bigger of a target you are for someone to do some
That
stupid
too.
shit. Especially around the Philadelphia area. Like, if you're a Cowboys fan, like, some of these people actually have Cowboys stickers on their cars.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, how
True.
you still have a rear windshield is beyond me.
It
Like,
happened after the Super Bowl.
Right.
Someone like threw green paint all over some
Oh,
dude
yeah,
Dallas's
yeah.
car. Like, but he had Dallas on like every decals on every window. Custom headrests
Yeah, I mean, they're
and
just
stuff.
asking for it at that point.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's right, but I mean, I'm
No,
just saying
it's
that
totally not.
I
I hate the ones where it's
state
like,
we live.
oh, I'm a proud parent of an honor student.
Yeah.
And it'll even have like the fucking high school or middle school. Like,
Well, even if it does have the middle school.
If you, I mean, you're a parent, but if you were to get like given this by your kid, like,
no.
Dad, here I got
If
this.
they wanted me to, I mean, if they said, "Will you put it on the car?" Then yeah, but
I'll say yeah, but I'll trash it the second they turn their head. Honestly.
it depends. You know what I mean? Maybe you stick it on the fridge, do
But
something
then,
nice.
so
Yeah.
I see those honor student ones, and then I saw one the other day that was like,
I got
my
one.
dog's smarter than your honor student.
Oh, I was gonna
Like,
say
yeah.
my kid will beat up your honor kid.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the stickers.
or it's so tacky, and like people have. You kind of gotta have them on when you go to college as like parking stickers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you scrape the old one off with a razor and then put the new one on. People have entire lines
Yeah.
up the back of their car.
I had a
It's
Rowan
so
one on my
bad.
car for the longest time. 'cause
So
I
if you're
worked
getting
there.
your masters, they got like 16 parking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been here for a while.
It's crazy.
Like scrape it the fuck off.
Nah.
I don't mind some of them. Some of them on the window. Although unless you have like
I don't
if
like
you have
those
that
stupid family ones. I don't
stick figure family?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or any of them, any of the variations. They
get
have like
this
Star
shit.
Wars ones or Disney ones now. I don't like that at all.
No.
I don't mind like a do AC.
I guess
I don't mind like
No.
those
That's
don't
pretty- that's
bother
pretty
me.
stupid,
Those don't
too,
bother
No
me as
one's
much
doing
as the other
AC.
ones, though.
Sit down. Sit down. Just sit down.
I don't mind like if it's one magnet on the car, detachable.
I'll
It better
rip
be
it.
Better be a
DAC,
good one.
something decent like.
I'll rip it off of their car and then I'll throw it into the river and they will never have that magnet again. My dad, he got like Wildwood ones, so it said do WW.
Yeah,
or
but it had
whatever.
that second O.
Yeah, so he
DOO.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do
he didn't even put them on the car. He put them on the our garage door because it was it was metal. So he stuck it on the garage door, and like you would see the garage door go up and the magnet disappear. I was like, "What are you doing? You look like a douche." But I don't political, especially with this last election where it was super heated. Like whether you're a Trump guy running through a
It's just
bad
so
neighborhood
annoying,
that doesn't approve of you, or a Hillary supporter running.
Do you
through a
think
bad
Donald
neighborhood
Trump
that
or
doesn't
Hillary
support
would
you?
have a bumper sticker of you on them? Like, you know what I mean?
But they're
No,
making
it's
money
just-
off of your bumper sticker purchases.
It's just
Yeah.
trashy.
Denise.
Well,
trashy
even
to me.
there was a-
unless one sticker or like a hanger in the window that anyone can have, and I have nothing to say about it, is the baby on board.
I got
sign.
that.
Yeah,
That's
every
on
time.
that's
Do
in the
that,
window.
that's
That's on
fine.
the inside.
that's
that
good, but
fine.
I don't think it does anything.
Well, it gets them motherfuckers off my ass.
I don't know.
I think it does help. I mean, I at least
I've
like
never seen
adhere
it
to
do
a little
anything
bit.
Yeah.
positive.
Or I think it's more or less for an emergency point too.
That's a good
like,
point.
okay, if my car somehow, God forbid, crashed,
And it also
they're gonna
gives,
see that sign
and it gives a person
Yeah.
behind you a reason to be like, this is why I'm driving slow, or like,
or just go around me,
driving-
dude.
Yeah.
Go around me, dickhead.
There was a friggin' instance where I was driving to work the other day. This dude is up, and it's happened twice. Same guy. So I'm gonna start bringing eggs. He's up
Just-
my ass, like so far up my ass that I pulled over and let him pass.
You
me.
give him a
It's
brake
like,
check.
No, I literally just pulled over into the shoulder and let him
He'd
go
hit
around.
your
me.
bumper, and then you get money.
and it
from him.
sucks because this
New
road.
Jersey's a no-fault insurance
fuck
thing.
that guy.
But it's like this road is so heavily trafficked by cops. I don't know how he hasn't gotten pulled over yet. And then the jackass goes around me after I pull over and floors in front of me to get stuck between two tractor trailers. So it's
Yeah,
like you're an
where are
idiot.
you going?
You've gotten
I
nowhere.
love that.
And now
I
you're
love
stuck
that.
again.
Someone riding your ass, and then you
Yeah.
you pull up to a red light at the same
Yeah,
time. You're like,
I literally
"All
pulled
right,
up
guy."
behind him. Like you're
Oh,
such
dude.
a douche.
Just speaking of seeing people, I saw Francisco on the road yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I was trying to say hi to him, like not overly trying, but
Yeah.
Right.
I was like looking, see if he was looking. I'm like, oh, Chelsea, I know this kid. And she's like, oh, you know that Chinese kid?
Oh no.
I'm like, no, he's not Chinese
It's Filipino.
or Hawaiian
I
or
think he's
something, right?
Filipino.
Yeah, he's like Hawaiian and Filipino or something. I thought.
I don't know.
But anyway, I just thought that was funny. She just said, "Oh, that Chinese kid. He's not Chinese, babe. Sorry."
Chinese, Japanese, look at these.
But here's the thing. I don't know. Like, do you guys, when you're driving, do you like look at your surroundings? I feel like
Yeah.
like he didn't like even know where he fucking was
I
driving.
don't look at
like,
the people necessarily. 'Cause,
I
like,
do. I look at everybody.
Even the other
Depends
day.
on like, I don't know, if it's like raining out, I'm just gonna pay
I-
attention to.
I don't know.
I still look like I like to know who is where. What he's doing.
I pay attention to other cars. I don't necessarily look at like other drivers.
Yeah, I don't care about the
I
people
was in the
inside.
passenger seat. I was,
Okay,
I was
then
you're
yeah.
totally gonna scoop up in on it.
right next to him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He should have saw me. Francisco, hi.
Hey. So if you're listening, Francisco,
Shout out,
we saw you.
Francisco. We saw you.
Well,
You
I
better
didn't see
keep a good eye out there.
Yeah.
So
That happened the other day where, the same road where the douchebag was tailgating me yesterday, my brother's father-in-law pulled up next to me and Tracy, and he's like honking the horn. I'm like, who the hell is honking the horn? Like, he was doing it super light, like, he wanted to get your attention.
Yeah.
Then we look over and it's him. It's like, oh, hey. Like,
Yeah, but you
she
look
was
over
driving,
just
she was-
pissed as fuck.
always.
He was the one tailgating you. It's like, no, I was tailgating you because I knew you, I swear. I don't get the tailgating thing. Unless, like, you're going to try and pass them and you're tailgating them to get less
Like,
distance.
as you pull up, you go, what's the point of sitting behind someone? Unless you're in the left lane and you're on a highway and that's the fast lane, and you're going slow in the fast lane, and
People
there's
will do
nowhere
that.
for someone to go. The worst is getting stuck behind two people going the same speed, and the guy in the left lane's not moving. It's the fucking fast lane. Go.
It's the fast lane.
It's the fast lane in Jersey. In other states, it's not. But it's like fucking...
I don't know. There was one time I was driving in the
Move it.
left lane. There was no one on the highway. It was 3 or 4 in the morning, and I was going to work. No one on the highway. I'm driving in the left lane going 80. This dude flies up behind me and starts flashing the high beams. It's like, first of all, I'm going 80. Second of all, there's no one here.
Just pass
Go
me.
around me.
Oh, okay.
This is why I'm sitting in the left lane, because it doesn't matter. No one's on the road.
Right.
Yeah.
So why are you all up in my
Because people
shit?
do that stuff in emergencies. I could see that in an emergency.
You would go around the person
Well,
like a sensible.
definitely.
human
Like a
being.
normal-
I'm saying if you're blocked in, you would flash your.
There was a van, a creepy van selling radios. Now there was a van behind me that flashed our high beams. Like, I will get over if I can. If you're just being a douche and tailgating me, and then you decide to flash me with your high beams, like, no,
Yeah.
you can go around me. You can suck my nutsack. But most of the time, I do try to, or maybe the dude's got to poop, or girl, maybe.
Yeah, I would like it to be a more important emergency than that.
If someone's, I would just hope that when I move over politely for someone, that karma will hit me and like someone will do
Dude,
it for
I
me.
move
in
over
an
for
emergency.
everybody. I don't give a shit. I'm not going faster for you, slower for you. I'm just doing my thing.
Yeah, I will speed up to get, like, if someone's in the right lane, I'm in the left lane, and then they're up my ass, I will speed up to
And
get
get
in front
over
of
it,
that
yeah.
person,
Right.
just because. Like, I'm accommodating. I don't get road rage.
I got road rage really, really, really bad one time, dude.
Yeah.
Really bad. So this dude cuts me off. I'm going down Berlin Cross Keys Road, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to King of Pizza to get some wings with my dad. He's in a car, I guess. He's in front of me at one point.
Yeah.
So this guy is talking on his cell phone, cuts me off one time, right? So I'm like, all right, that's whatever, right? Then I'm like driving. Dude speeds up. Because it's 2 lanes, gonna come back into 1 lane again. Speeds up, cuts me off a second time. I'm livid at this point, dude. I am so upset. I'm like, this guy. And he's still talking on his cell phone. So then it breaks back into 2 lanes at a light. So I stop. He's sitting in traffic. Like, not traffic, but he's got 4 cars in front of him. I have no one in front of me. I stop my car, like, right next to his at the light. So there's about 30, 40 feet to the light. And I put my window down, and I start fucking screaming at this guy. I'm like, you need to learn how to drive, all this.
Yeah.
I, was spitting. I fucking threw my cigarette at his car, dude. I was
shit.
I've never gotten like that. Yeah.
That's even worse that he was on his phone. Fuck that.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck that guy.
I should have actually, like, really got out.
Maybe bust a head. And fix your
should've.
fucking headlight.
Well, Kyle has, like, come to my house or something, and he's, like, reported drunk drivers and stuff. So Kyle anymore, when that kind of stuff happens, he just calls 911 and gives them their plate.
That's
Says
what I
this
should
guy's
do.
driving erratically on this road, going this direction.
Can you say, like, this guy just cut me off? He's a
Yeah, you
fucking
can call
asshole?
him and say, this guy's cut me off twice, he's on his cell phone, here's his license plate number. If there's a cop in the area, they'll probably come over and look if they're not busy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like that could get me, like, on some bad karma shit. Like,
You just don't want to do, like, if you, in that situation, you could have done it instead of throwing shit at his car. But, like, you don't want to do it like, this guy cut me off and they really didn't cut you off. Like, don't abuse it.
It's just a cutoff. It's not like
Right,
it's like...
don't abuse it.
This guy really, like, cut me off, though. I mean, like, for instance, if
Here we
we're
go.
if we're
Got
doing
the
a
phones
demonstration,
going.
here we
Got
go.
the phones going.
So look, He's going. I'm like this. Boom! Dude, like almost clipped
skimmed your
almost
bumper.
clipped the corner.
Like you had to slow down.
Yeah, I had to
sure you
slam
get
on
it.
my brakes, dude. He thought he was all cool in his car, dude. Guess what? He put his window up when I stopped. Didn't even look at
That's
me the
'cause he
whole
knew you were
time.
gonna
He's
fucking
a straight
say
bitch, 'cause
That's
he knew
such
what
a
he
bitch
did.
move.
Yeah,
Just the
dude.
fucking like.
At least
you
own
don't
up to
look.
it.
You don't look at all, and then you're just like. Fucking.
It's like if I cut someone off, but I
You
didn't
at
do
least
it
hit 'em with a-
intentionally,
yeah.
like a little I'm sorry or something.
Yeah.
Don't,
Hand up,
this guy just
a
looked like a
gesture.
jerk off, dude. And then actually one other time I had some road rage because my dad was driving and we were on 55 getting off the exit at Deffert. You
Yeah.
know where that is?
Yeah.
And that gets backed up on Friday nights. We were all going to
Yeah,
dinner.
it's
I was in
terrible.
the front seat. My mom was in the back seat. And we're waiting in line because
Right.
there's so much traffic. And this jerk off comes up, pulls up, and like is trying to merge into.
I love those
You know what I'm
fuckers.
saying?
Ah,
Yeah.
And my dad's like, nah, this
Not
ain't
today,
happening,
buddy.
I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. And my dad's pretty easygoing sometimes. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
But so my dad's like, yo, doing the thing like, yo, you asshole, like through the window, and then the guy like puts his window down, and I'm like, really? So I don't think the guy can see me, because then I lean up to him like, what the fuck? And my mom's in the back like, relax. But then the guy, I don't know, the guy probably had a gun. He was like,
Yeah. That's the problem now is you don't know who's got what.
Now on a
in the
merge,
car.
I always let one car in front of me,
Yeah.
and if another guy tries to come up, I'll fucking speed up a little bit.
but
say,
that's
no,
not
I'll
even a
fucking-
merge. Like,
No,
we were
yeah,
already
and I
he
was
was
gonna say,
fine.
if someone's
Dick
doing
move.
a dick
Yeah.
move like that, no, they're not getting in, no matter what. I'm gonna look at you and say, no, guy.
We
You're not
we
getting
were
in.
screaming at this guy, and then he ended up not looking either. But dude, I could just feel like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm not like the toughest guy, strongest guy, nothing. But like I just feel myself getting enraged at certain times,
Yeah.
and I'm just
Start
like,
getting heated.
wow, I could like really snap somebody's neck.
Well, especially in a car, because everything's already like elevated when you're driving behind a car anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like
Well,
the second something bad happens, you're already at like 60%. Now you're right to
And,
85.
dude, and you had like if you're driving by yourself, you got no one to talk to except yourself. So you're like hyping yourself up. Did this guy just fucking do this to you? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Not today.
Ram him.
I'm pretty I don't really like, even with beeping the horn and stuff, I really don't.
I don't
'cause
do that
The
either.
person in front of me, like, if they made an honest mistake, I make honest mistakes. So it's like, I'm not going to blast my
I'll-
horn to
yeah.
prove my point or
Well,
whatever.
I'll blast it
Hey,
if
let's try again
someone
with
does a
quick
dickhead
beep,
move.
beep.
I'll also do like a quick tap. Like
If
if,
they're
I'm sitting
texting at the fucking light.
This happens a lot. Go
Yeah.
like when I pull up to circles. You know,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
circle
yeah.
drives. People apparently forget how to drive at all going up to a circle. So they'll just sit there in the yield while no one's coming, and I'll give them just like a double hit
Yeah.
on the horn. Like, yo,
It's your
do
turn.
something.
You can go now.
Yeah, I don't need to hold your hand through this.
Yeah,
yield sign.
with that, I'm just like, I don't know. Because in a situation where I screwed up, I don't want to be that guy getting beeped at just as much as the person. Because, like, most people are like you, so when you get beeped at, you feel like a douche or something, or you knew you messed up, so now they're only making you more enraged by beeping at
But
you.
when I make a mistake, I know I make a mistake.
Right.
So I'm already throwing the hand up
Right.
before that even
and then I'm
gets to that
screaming
point.
at you saying, I know I made that goddamn mistake!
Sorry.
Suck my balls! Just freaking out. Now.
Or I'll just say in my own head, like, I fucked up. Fuck you guys. Anyway, like, I don't really care.
Yeah. I don't know. That whole
Depends on the
merging
situation.
thing where someone just like rides in the normal lane and then tries to get off the exit with you. It's like, buddy,
Nah, yeah.
I hope you poop your pants sitting in this traffic.
It's the
Evan's got the balloon.
Ball.
A little ball.
The wobble, 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 wobble.
I was like, I thought it was a regular balloon. I was like, what the hell is this?
It's got some weight.
Balloon cast.
So,
Spoon cake.
That was our traffic talk.
what are you guys doing tonight?
Cocaine.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't
Nothing
know.
for St.
Phil had
Patty's
said that he wanted to hang out again, but I don't.
Why is he home all the time? now? Like, is
Well,
he just going
well,
home?
spring
He
break.
came home for spring break.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So I got to go to a dinner for my grandmother, and then if there's enough time, then I'll
Well, you got work
find
tomorrow,
a
right?
hangout. Yeah, I got to work tomorrow, so it's
Doesn't really work.
Saturdays suck for me. Now, like, Saturday afternoons are great. Saturday nights. I'm fine with, like, if everyone leaves at midnight and I only get a couple hours sleep, whatever.
I'm okay.
If I only get, like, 4 hours sleep, I'm not going to fall asleep anyways. That's the weird part about 12-hour shifts. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Sorry, I don't speak Mexican. Sorry. So, yeah, I don't know. Potato cakes. I say we take a break. I need more water, and then we'll get back to it.
All right.
Good?
That works for me.
All right.
All right, guys. See you later.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Breakdown.
I'm gonna purry.
Got him. We're back.
And we're back.
Got him.
What the hell did you even just say?
I don't know. It was
I'm
classic, bro. You're gonna pre-cum. Good for you. I hope you successfully pre-cum. Hope that happens for you. So we were gonna bring it back. I guess I'll go since Evan's got a mouthful of water, reading his shitty text messages from his shitty. I don't know who it was.
Mom.
I was gonna say mom, then I felt bad. I was like, so I'm just gonna say nothing.
I love Carol. Carol's great. Shout out, Carol.
We were gonna talk. We were gonna talk about the whole.
Babies Are Us.
Babies Are Us. Toys R Us
Toys R Us.
finally calling it quits because they can't seem to get.
They
with
peaked in the
times.
90s.
Get with the times. Fuck off. Like, what?
Well,
I totally disagree.
I mean, I love Toys R Us. It's the only toy store. where
What
you can
time
go
are they supposed to
touch
get
stuff.
with? You could go online and buy their shit.
There's really the only thing that they could do is just offer free shipping no matter what. You know
That
what
won't
I mean?
even help.
It probably wouldn't.
It won't even
So
help.
that it would compete with Amazon giving you the 2-day shipping that you pay for. If they just said whatever you order, we'll ship it for free.
If you have Prime, it's like next day shipping from Amazon. I actually have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, so if they promise that next day or 2-day shipping like Amazon does, but you don't have to sign up for a subscription.
See, you know, they probably could because they had 800 locations in the U.S., so you have to figure that there's X amount of warehouses
I don't understand.
strategically located.
I don't
right?
understand why other stores just don't offer free shipping. Because that's what everyone wants. And there's always coupons online to get the free shipping anyways.
Well, they offer the pick up at store for free.
Yeah, if it's convenient to your house, then that's super easy. Those are stupid because some of the stores are closer. Like it'll be ready in an hour. It's like I could go there and get it from the aisle and
In
then come
15
back
minutes.
in 15 minutes.
You think
Yeah.
maybe they should have made it more of like a destination store? Like have more of like a like when you go there, there's more like entertainment and stuff there. While you can just because I mean,
I don't know.
There's nothing differentiating them really, except for being like kid focused. I
Right.
guess.
I think a lot of the issue is like even Lego ended up opening their own store. So these toy companies
They
are
did?
open. Yeah, there's a Lego store in the Cherry Hill Mall.
I know there's a
Really?
Lego Land
Like-
somewhere.
So it's like Lego, a huge toy company. Why would they stock all their crap at Toys R Us when they have their own stores, their
Yeah,
own
now they just got,
standalone
like,
stores? So like
the
companies
knockoff
like
Legos.
that are not going with these big depot companies because they would rather just provide it themselves. It winds up being more cost effective. She wants to put stuff in the bin. Just let her put stuff in the bin.
Well, do you remember KB Toys?
Yeah, and that closed.
Yeah.
In the mall?
See, but I wonder if it would be wise for Toys R Us to open a smaller location in a mall like KB Toys so that you still have a toy store. It's still Toys R Us, but it's not a giant warehouse.
I guess. I mean, to tell you the truth, I haven't been in Toys R Us in years until yesterday. Last night I was there. The line was outrageous. That's so funny. Once the store
they, like-
closes,
Yeah, they're
Like
liquidating
big sales
everything.
and shit.
not yet. I mean,
No.
now it's only like not even everything is on sale.
People thought there was going to be major deals.
There will be.
Yeah.
There will be. But at the moment,
But
you
even
might come
like
across 10%
some of their
or something.
stock, they're just going to wind up liquidating the Target or something. They're not going to sell
Probably.
it to consumers. Because Target will give them a better deal. Or, I don't know. I
I
see
just think
this-
that back in the day, when you were with your parents, and it was a Saturday, you were running errands. If you were good, they would take you to Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Now, if you're good, what? You go on Amazon.com, pick out your favorite toy or whatever, and you gotta wait a day or two to have it shipped.
I don't know what.
I just think Target
Kids like instant
and
gratification.
Walmart have more like selection.
They
now.
don't, not at all. Not at all.
Not compared to Toys R Us,
Right.
but they have a bigger selection than
Then
they used
did,
to.
yeah.
So when we were growing up, Target wasn't the place to get toys. Target really wasn't even a store. It was fairly new, to us at least.
I remember Target as a kid.
My mom never went there. She only went to ShopRite or Acme. And
Oh yeah,
came
well,
home. Like,
I don't shop right. I don't food shop there.
We do all our.
Well, they
food
used to
shop
not
at
have
Target.
food.
Do you?
Minus meats and stuff.
Huh.
We don't get meats and stuff, which their meats are fine. We just, if Tracy wants some kind of special cut, you got to go to the grocery store for that.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not bad.
I always thought.
I don't know. I like that. I mean, I liked Toys R Us as a kid, but it's like.
I went there recently and I wanted to buy every Nerf gun.
Yeah, I
in the
wonder
freaking aisle.
why people just stop. I guess
They
because
stopped
places
going
like
to the
Target and
store.
stuff started stocking their stuff with pretty much.
I guess
when
you have
can find anything in Target's toy section that would probably be in Toys R Us.
To some degree.
Yeah, not
everything's just
entirely.
smaller.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all.
just a smaller selection, but it typically if you wanted
if you
to go
wanted a
find
Barbie, I'm sure you could
if
find
you
a
wanted
Barbie.
Nerf guns, you
Right.
could probably find almost all the Nerf guns there.
I would say no. I would say they picked like the top two. Like
Two.
Yeah, the
it's like
big
they have a whole
sellers.
Nerf gun section.
I think you're saying Toys R Us or Target.
Target. They have like a Toys R Us aisle, not section, but
Yeah, so it's gotten, I don't know.
I guess I just think
Really?
that there's no comparison.
The bulk of Toys R Us's business was always around Christmas and holidays and stuff. So to say you have huge business once a year,
Yeah,
she's
and then
fucking
Amazon
talking.
pretty much screws
She's
that.
putting in her opinion. She wants the toys.
It's like, dude, Toys R Us. That's where it's at.
So
You should have saw the line last night at Toys R Us though.
I'm sure it was
like
slammed.
out of the store.
I mean, we went the one time. I feel bad for the workers that work there, and then now they're going to be out of a job and stuff. That really sucks.
Yeah,
They'll work at Target.
they're
pretty much,
already
though.
applying to Target.
that is 35,000 jobs across the United States though.
Yeah, it's going to be a big
I think
hit.
Target can employ 35,000.
I think even if like the government were to help them out and give them a ton of money to stay in business, I think it still would wind up dwindling. at the end.
Yeah, I don't
because
think
people
there's a
aren't
reason.
going out. I
Like
mean,
you said, it was like a lot of it built around the holiday season and stuff, and now it's like, well.
So I think their
easier.
solution, in my opinion, would be to open up that KB toy store in the mall again, because malls are kind of taking a shit too. No one really goes to the mall as frequently as they used to.
No
They
one
might
goes-
go down with the malls if they go.
Well, at least they could
not gonna bring
downsize.
back
They
the
could
malls.
keep half, if not a quarter of their staff, have a smaller toy store so they don't have to have as much product. And then if you still want to order from Toys R Us, you still have that option to go to Toys R Us and play with the toys and see all your toy options. I guess it didn't work for KB, so it might not work
There's
for
no
Toys R
instant
Us.
gratification there if you have to have anything shipped to your house. I just think
Well,
that no one's
KB
going anywhere.
KB always
Yeah.
just didn't change anything. You walk past KB, there's always a little barking dogs that flip.
Yeah.
They were there for
Yeah.
10,
And it
15
sucks
years.
because, like, as a kid, I want to play
Yeah,
with
still got the dogs. Still
Spot
got the
on, dude.
dogs here.
Spot on.
Yeah, KB didn't get with the time. But like,
These kids don't even know, dude.
I want to play. I want to touch the toy and play with the toy prior to picking one out. I'm not going to order a
That's
Nerf
like
gun
when
online.
I
I
want
might
to go
not
buy
like
a
it.
dildo. I do the
Right.
same thing.
Yeah,
You
try it out.
want to test that bad boy out. You want to
Just suction
take
cup
it.
it to the wall.
Oh, you're such a thing. I was going to say, want to take it home, pop it in the shower,
Try it out.
shower thought.
Try it out. Nah, fuck me, fuck me.
So I think that would be a good bet for them, but they probably won't do it. They're just gonna.
No, I think
the
they're
big
just gonna
sucky
go.
part is Babies R Us is going down with it because that was your one-stop shop, as you know. I
Yeah.
don't, but for a new
Everything
parent,
baby. Well,
like,
now you still have Bye Bye Baby, which is like Bed Bath and Beyond.
they probably
it's
are the
same
reason
thing.
that Toys or Babies R Us can go away
Yeah.
because you have Bye Bye
If
Baby.
if there wasn't that Bye Bye Baby, I don't know where. Like
You'd have to
Right?
order it
Yeah.
all.
I don't know where.
Especially
I would
with
go.
cribs and stuff, like
Right.
you don't want to order a crib offline. I'm so sketchy about ordering any like kind of big furniture or something offline.
I don't
want to
order anything.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah, but
things
once you
I'm
see it,
okay
I
with.
mean, something even like
Want to try it out?
I mean, like if you go to like IKEA or something, you see the example, but it's all still in a warehouse. You're gonna get the same box anyway.
Yeah, but at least I can sit on the
what
product and stuff like that. You can measure it, even though they give you exact measurements. Sometimes you
never
need to
know
see it.
Yeah,
because you're like, measurement wise, it fits perfectly. But then when you get it home, you're like,
it could be a weird
work.
shape, and
then you got to ship it back. You know,
a lot of shipping back, dude. Chelsea's big into online shopping.
It's super convenient.
She even said, we were at the fucking mall, and she's like, I'll just shop online for this, like, instead of going to another store to look for something.
I'm like that with clothes.
But I don't know.
Just find the better deal online instead of buying.
Is it?
No, I'm not. I'm the
better
opposite with clothes. I like to go there
to the store.
Yeah,
try it on.
Try it on.
I just like, you know what? Maybe I'm still a kid, but I like the instant gratification of actually, all right, I bought something because I usually pay in cash anyway. So it's like, all right, here's my cash. Give me my fucking toy. Give me my clothes. Give me whatever I just, my electronic, whatever I just bought.
Right.
And now I have that. I don't have to wait. I'm not waiting. Like the transaction, the transfer is complete.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think too, like the sucky, like even this microphone I ordered on Amazon. I had bought the original one from Best Buy and figured out I didn't like it, so it was super easy to return. I don't know how easy this is to return to Amazon, but a lot of you can look up this microphone and watch the YouTube videos on it and watch like 10 YouTube videos and you get the idea of what it does and say, okay, I want it now. So with toys, you could watch some kid play with it and be like, yeah, my kid would like that, so I'll just order it online. I don't know, times have really gotten weird.
The internet is fucking everything up, dude. Pretty soon there's going to be no stores. What are you going to do? And then, you know what happens? Our taxes go up because those stores are sitting there empty. They're not paying property taxes, not paying any sort of taxes, sales tax, anything.
I think stores will still always be a thing.
Barely do.
They just, again, the stores should just offer free shipping. Free 2-day shipping.
I get what you're saying.
It would save them a lot of headache.
A lot of what I do is I'll go on Amazon, look at products and stuff, and then I'll go, I'm not going to buy it on Amazon because I'm not waiting the shipping. This is something I want, but I'm going to go directly to Target or something.
Okay, so that's okay. That's how I utilize the internet too, though. I do some research, but I don't ever really.
Yeah.
I just think the more people only buy online, they're going to hurt their state, all that taxation. So their personal taxes are going to go up.
Yeah,
and then you just have empty storefronts sitting like Washington Township. I don't know if it still is, but was a premier community back in the day. Remember? Now look, dude, you got just on 42 alone. You got Pizza Hut closed. You have Einstein Bagels closed. Baskin Robbins closed. Taco Bell closed, Burger King closed.
I mean, things that like
they all
Burger
suck.
King, yeah, Burger King.
I love Burger King, bro.
Those things I'm not.
There's nothing better than a Whopper, dude. Get the hell out of here.
Well, even the other day we're driving by, like they got the Dump on 42, which is a ginormous freaking furniture store. There's still so much space next to it, and the parking lot is so big. Yeah. Why is there not more buildings within that complex?
Even across the street here, though.
And how the hell is Boston Market still open? Boston Market should be shut down. Just on principle.
Actually kind of good. I've been there
Boston
one
Market
time.
is the shit.
I like out, though, Evan.
Boston Market's pretty good.
Why?
Shut it down, Evan.
Shut it down.
I'm not a big Boston Market fan.
It's good.
I've had it once, and I liked it.
I have no complaints.
This guy...
What about him?
Have we talked about Phil? He wants to know if anybody's up for a chill sesh tonight.
Phil, for your chill
since
sesh.
You put it that way, no.
Fuck no.
You got it super creepy, but I already told you, Phil, that I have a reservation at 6 o'clock. This podcast isn't going to go up for another 2 weeks, so this is me from the past telling you from the future that I still have that reservation at 6.
And hopefully you get there.
Yeah, and hopefully I get there. I should leave eventually. I gotta change and stuff.
Yeah. I gotta
change
go.
My tampon.
I gotta go over to Cugini's and Deptford.
You're getting the Easter Bunny picture today. You told me.
Yeah, I was planning on it, and then Chelsea basically said that
the line's outrageous.
She said she's gonna go. She wants to go on Thursday with me, so we'll do that
without you.
No, not without me. But
the Easter Bunny is
because we're going to dinner with my parents. So then after that, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might be a little too much, but like the Easter Bunny is just so creepy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna not put my kid through that. Just like you can avoid the Easter Bunny. Every Easter Bunny picture of me and the Easter Bunny is like me standing there looking at this sketchy ass dude with the head on. Like his eyes should blink, his mouth should move, like something.
Yeah, I think it's cute for like a little bit, and then eventually you just kind of
Phase
once the
that
kid
out.
doesn't want to do it.
If my kid was like,
What do you think? I'm making her do it?
No. I'm just saying. Once the
If
kid's
she's-
just like, once the kid's old enough to be like, I don't want to do it, Dad, and it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, no, you're not gonna.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say, alright, that's great. I don't have to spend the money for that stupid shit.
Yeah, it must suck when you like your kid's fine throughout the
Yeah.
line, and then you get
Right
up
in
front,
line.
and then they start freaking out, and it's like, but I've been standing in this line for an hour, so you're getting in this goddamn picture.
You should see. So, have you guys been to the mall around Christmas time this past year?
Yeah,
Did you see like that whole winter wonderland they set up?
yeah, it was
you?
good.
No. It's like insane, like different like little things to do, rooms
Entertaining
to walk through,
stuff,
until
and-
you get to Santa.
Yeah.
This it's just like the Easter Bunny's like sitting on a fucking bench.
Yeah.
Just
With his
walk
eyes,
walk right
wide
up
eyes.
Yeah,
don't blink.
super creep.
with like balloons next to him, and that's it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. The Easter Bunny just it we don't need it. Easter Bunny can go away with Toys R Us.
agreed.
Poor Peter Rabbit. Peter
Well,
Rabbit. That movie
it
is-
falls on April Fool's Day this year.
Does it?
April Fools.
It's an
He's
April-
not real.
He's
Yeah.
not real. Not real.
I do like in Target they have like little bunny feet, and then it like you see like random little bunny feet, and then they're right by the
yeah.
carrots. So it's like that's cool. but that's like they show you the feet are really tiny, like it's an actual rabbit jumping to get some crackers or fucking carrots. Not a ginormous 6-foot bunny with eyes that don't blink.
Isn't it weird? He
good.
gives you chocolate. It's just like he's shitting out that size of a chocolate.
Wasn't that in like the Easter Bunny movie? Like pooped out the jelly beans or something.
I've
didn't.
Yeah.
never
watch it, but,
seen
yeah.
the Easter Bunny movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like an
it's
animated
never-
Easter
Rabbit.
Bunny movie.
Yeah.
I've seen Peter Cottontail or Peter Rabbit. Is
Yeah.
that the same guy?
No, Peter Cottontail's
Peter
hopping
Rabbit's the
down
one
the
with
bunny
the-
trail. Peter
the
Rabbit
the
is
woman in the
stealing
red dress.
stuff from the
Okay.
farmer.
Anybody see
Oh
Friends?
no, that's Roger. I was thinking Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit is having sex with the redhead.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a hot ass redhead bunny.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
I like Lola Bunny.
Put it between those cheeks.
Space Jam.
Space Jam in between. their-
Space Jam. But yeah, I mean,
Easter Bunny and Toys R Us, you're going down.
you're going down.
You're going-
It's a shame though, dude. Honestly, because Toys R Us and Babies R Us, it's like they pretty much, if you think about it, for a while had that market like locked down. Like, okay, you want toys, you're gonna go to fucking Toys R Us.
Yeah. Even now,
then
when
eventually-
for me, when a niece's birthday comes up, I'm going to Toys R Us to buy the stuff. I'm not ordering it online.
Yeah, not anymore. You're not.
No, I'm sure all the stuff in
Don't get
in
it-
her
oh,
room is.
well,
My go-to is always
Toys R Us.
Target. I don't know why.
'Cause
Like
it's
whenever I
close.
need something, I'm.
yeah, it is really close.
It's-
Going to Toys R Us is an inconvenience.
It's close, and you can get everything you need in one trip. I understand that completely. I've gotten.
I'm also Target
Chelsea-
over Walmart
Yeah,
every time.
dude. Of course. Come on now.
The animals that come out of Walmart.
Shout out animals. Nah, but you can't say that on live air.
What?
You have
The
to edit that out.
animals that go to Walmart. What if
Walmart's
all
demographic is pretty bad.
Pretty animal-ish.
They have a fucking website. The
people at Walmart.com?
I did go to Walmart and get some Kool-Aid jammers for $1 though. It was great.
Oh.
Tracy needed like
I'm definitely Capri
she
Sun
needed
over
something from there, and I
No.
went and
Are
I
you
grabbed
talking
it.
Kool-Aid jammers? Are those the juice boxes? Or those
Yeah, the
those
ones
other,
that you can get at
What are those
Wawa.
other ones? Are those
No,
Kool-Aid
that's
bursts?
what the jammers are the
you
ones
rip
where you
off
rip
the
the top off.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
They're
I was thinking.
$1
I
for
thought they had
$6
pouch
at
Kool-Aid.
Walmart.
That's
too.
something else.
Is that Kool-Aid jammer?
We're talking about Kool-Aid bursts. I think he's talking about
no.
Kool-Aid
Yeah,
jammers.
the jammers are the one in the
Juice
pouch.
box, which I'm Capri Sun.
Your dick.
If you lose the straw.
Yeah,
If you
so
lose the straw.
yeah, whatever they are, the ones they sell at
Yeah,
Wawa
man,
on the
they're the-
door.
they're the bangers,
You twist
dude.
a little like plastic cap off, it gets all over your hands, and then you enjoy it.
They-
Or Huggies. I used to love Huggies. The little.
I'll take
Oh, yeah, the
Kool-Aids.
little
I'll
barrel
take
things.
Kool-Aids over them though. The Kool-Aid. I don't know why. They
Probably
both
the
have-
same thing. Probably the same product.
Yeah, it's the
the
same juice, just in different containers.
Well, that one container.
sugar water and a.
Oh, dude, it is sugar.
Fantastic. So 6 of them for $1 at Walmart. Of course, I got the grape.
As long as you just pour that shit into a wine glass or something.
Dude, I was about to mix it with like vodka or something. Like, let's get fucked.
Oh
This is what Michael
It probably
Jackson
just
did.
goes-
This is Jesus juice to a T.
Shit. It's
And
probably just
everyone-
straight. It probably just tastes like water and vodka.
Probably.
Probably.
It probably just literally tastes like vodka at that point.
Yeah.
Sugar. Just,
Yeah.
Oh, they're delicious, so you can suck it, Evan.
They are delicious.
They are. I'm not saying that.
Nope, it's all your fault. It's all your fault Toys R Us is shutting down.
Yo, you know what I just got again? Because the baby, she likes fruit snacks and stuff. I got Gushers and Fruit by the Foot, dude.
I am disappointed with the Scooby-Doo fruit snacks because they got rid of that like matte colored blue one and they made it glossy. If you're a true Scooby
Yeah,
snack fan, you know what I'm talking
about.
about.
I don't
know.
know. I was never into the gummy stuff, really.
I fucking love it.
You said they made it glossy?
Yeah, it's like, I guess it's translucent now because you can kind of see
It used
through
to be like
It used to just be
chalk blue. It
yeah,
looked like.
chalky matte looking
Yeah.
blue. It was fantastic.
Why'd they get rid of that?
I don't know.
People were getting upset.
I guess because it looked like chalky matte blue. So they were like, this is not good. Let's swap it up. I think it probably
Them
still
and
tastes the same.
Dunkaroos. That was pretty much like the 90s
Dunkaroos
snack.
are, yeah.
Dunkaroos
Dunkaroos
are
90s.
literally my favorite snack of all time.
They still
Literally
make
just
them?
cake icing and graham crackers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good though.
I know, where
Straight
it's
up
just like
diabetes.
like it
Here's
just
the
was so
thing.
much better because it was in that little blue
Right,
case.
and it's already there. You got your dipping pouch, whatever. Like you just
Yeah.
break it open and you're good to go. If you want to make them for me, since it's just those two things,
no, I was just realized that like
It's a Teddy Graham, and it's
the confetti
icing.
cake icing.
So you
It
go
just-
get those two things, and you
I
scoop
guess
them
it's
out.
just so good. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it's the presentation of it. It's like have a cheese stick or like have those little cracker sticks with cheese or have icing with Teddy Grahams. Like I'm gonna go icing and Teddy Grahams. And then they're like, why do all of our kids are overweight and have diabetes? Because you're feeding me icing out of a container. How did you not realize why we're so fat? These tits didn't make themselves. You overfed me.
Just
And I'm thankful
my
for
diet
it.
was sugar.
Yeah. Being
Dunkaroos
Italian,
and
my
fruit
diet
roll-ups.
was just like spaghetti.
Right.
So
And then you come home and have a can of soda.
yeah, my mom would give us a thing of spaghetti, and soda. It's like, yeah,
and then later we'd have a mac and cheese snack.
yeah. I mean, it was all delicious, and I wound up not liking spaghetti anymore. Like,
Really, I love it.
I don't. Actually, I've been away from it for a good period of time, so I would probably really enjoy it. But
Well, Tracy's not Italian at all, is she?
nah,
How's
I
her
didn't
gravy?
luck out. Ragu, classico. Yeah, my mom.
Lunchable squeeze pack.
Actually, you know what? They make a good pizza for that.
Tracy had that recently. She like randomly went to Wawa and was like, I don't want Wawa food, so I'm gonna get a Lunchable, and she was very disappointed.
Because, dude,
Really?
well, here's the
Cutting
thing.
down on the
and
goodness.
you know what? They
Yeah.
even got rid of the little red stick to mix it. Did you know that?
Really?
How? Well, how are you supposed to spread
choking
it?
Use your
hazard.
finger. I don't
I
know
wanna
if it's a
use
choking
my
hazard. If
finger.
they just decide, all right, if we could save 3 cents from
Right.
every package.
Yeah. There's something that could go away too, and no one would miss it.
I don't know. When you're a kid, though, Lunchables were
Those are
the
the
shit.
shit.
Yeah, but
Come
my
on.
mom would get it like once a year. It's like, wow, we got a Lunchable because they were so expensive.
They were.
They're not cheap at all.
You know, I really only liked like 2 of them, though. They had like.
We only got the pizza one.
Yeah.
Nacho ones are good.
Yeah, but they had so
Oh,
many
yeah.
other ones where it was just like that's
Ham and
gross.
cheese.
Yeah, like, I don't
on
want your
cracker.
fucking ham and cheese on the
So yeah,
cracker.
same thing. You wonder why we're fat. You're feeding us nachos for lunch.
Instead
Like,
of ham and cheese on a cracker.
yeah, ham and cheese.
Whoever came up with the Lunchables pizza, though, pretty good idea. Pretty brilliant
Fantastic. Yeah,
idea.
yeah, good for them. Everything else, like little wieners, little dogs, a cold fucking wiener in your mouth.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If I wanted a cold wiener in my mouth, I would have saw my second
Oh,
grade
dude,
teacher.
remember Pat Pat's Pigs in a Blanket? Do you remember them or no?
Not really.
Oh, man, those were delicious.
I don't know if I was a huge fan of. You know what I never liked that when we went to Phil's house was usually a staple was deviled eggs. I never liked deviled eggs.
I didn't eat them until, like, now.
Even now, I still don't like them. But they were every time we would
I'm
go to a
good
party
for,
at
like,
his house, there was
eating
deviled
them.
eggs there.
Because
I
it's
just
like an
wasn't a
adult.
fan.
I like them now. I wouldn't eat them when I was, like, 5.
No.
I'd much rather have a pig in a blanket.
Nope.
Pat.
Yeah, I don't remember pigs on a blanket.
Oh, they were good. I'm pretty
Just
sure.
a hot dog and a croissant.
I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure they were store bought and you just put them in the thing. Like Phil's mom when she made those Cinnabons in the morning when we used to sleep at his house. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Oh my god, dude, were you even around?
I guess not.
But
It's a hell of a drug.
dude, I used to think she was doing that,
Running out.
Yeah,
That's
battery died.
and but it was just one of those things where you get it from the store and like
Okay, that's enough out of you, GoPro. We were trying to film this one to get an estimate, but anyway, Cinema Bun. And there's your intro.
Cinema Bun.
You Cinema Bun. I want that on a t-shirt. Cinema Bun. Anyway, what you were saying?
So, no, it's just one of those things you realize is just one of the, like, you just get it, and you buy it, and you put it in the oven. Like,
Yeah.
back in the
there
day,
was nothing
like,
special.
oh, she really, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this is just Pillsbury.
Pillsbury makes the best, huh?
Yeah, or like the super pretzels.
Yeah.
It's like,
right.
your pretzels are fantastic.
Dude, you know what
There's
I do
nothing-
instead of that? Because I
nothing
love soft
fancy
pretzels.
about
I just go to South Philly soft pretzel. I think I've told you guys this before. And I
Yeah.
just get a whole bunch, and then I freeze them, and then when you could actually just heat them up in the microwave for like a minute a piece.
Yeah, I don't think I could last the whole time like in the car with a bag of those. I'd probably just eat all of them.
You can have some.
No, I'd have
Just for,
them all.
just for
Fucking
the
like crap.
leftovers.
That's the only thing when high, like I could probably eat a case of 50. Because like there was the one
Pretzels?
time,
Soft
yeah,
pretzels?
Pulling out
Yeah.
how they're like stuck together. It's just
Yeah.
a whole rack.
like that was the first. I never really got the munchies when I was high, so like that was the first thing where I got the freaking munchies because I could have ate a bushel of them.
I never got high.
I could have ate a large snare drum worth of.
I never got high.
Do you
like,
ever see that Family Guy where it's like,
Yeah.
where are you getting these
A
measurements?
desk of Cheez-Its? Like, that's what I was feeling like. Like, give me a desk of soft pretzel right now.
Oh my god. You know what? I have a drunk mix that I somehow didn't realize that I made until one time when I woke up with the bag. So a while ago, I realized that I was coming home drunk, like way back in the day, and
Spit that out. She's hilarious.
oh man, she's better than me. And so I would get Doritos, right? Nacho cheese Doritos, and I would get like hard pretzels.
Yeah.
And I would just crunch them up. Crunch them all up in a Ziploc bag and just fucking take handfuls, dude. I was
Eating powder. Pure powder.
I did that in lunch before, like in like elementary school. Smash up the Dorito bag and then just eat the crumbs. I wouldn't put anything else.
Oh,
in
the
it.
pretzels make it though. Like if someone they need to make a pretzel flavored or a Dorito nacho cheese flavored pretzel with salt.
I'm sure it exists.
It does not. Let's make it.
Amazon it, because, you know, Toys R Us isn't a thing.
Toys R Us was the only place that carried the Dorito flavored pretzels.
Well, dude,
much.
actually, wait. Back to like Dunkaroos and stuff. You can still get boxes of them, I think, from Canada.
Probably.
Dunkaroos?
Yeah.
You
I
can,
bet-
I
I
think
bet
they...
you can.
Or wait, didn't I...
They're not.
You
in
could
the
probably
food store.
Amazon them. I bet you could probably find them.
Yeah, I'm sure...
You guys,
You
you
could probably
surprised
Toys
at
you could probably Toys R Us them.
Yeah,
you guys
Toys R
are
Us
keeping
it.
big old Jeffy B in business. Amazon.
Yeah.
It's the new Google.
It's so easy.
Well, it's just easy to find. Shit.
And then you don't realize that you're paying for that service, but I guess in shipping costs, it winds up working. I think I pay $100 a year because it winds up being cheaper.
So you have Amazon Prime.
yeah.
Did you watch Sneaky Pete?
No.
Oh, man.
I don't use all the services, which is dumb. Like
I'll
I
give
should
you a
cancel.
Sneaky Pete.
I should cancel like Netflix or something because I have Amazon Prime. I don't know why.
Amazon Prime is it's pretty good. They got a few good shows, but Sneaky Pete is just it's on the second season just came out. It's fantastic.
So, like, it sounds like the Pete from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Like I feel like it's just sneaky, like that big dude Pete. No one.
Is that the big
don't know.
mouse? Is that the big looking cat or dog?
Yeah, it's
Is he
like
a
the
dog?
evil
What is
guy.
he?
I guess he's evil. Like
Is he a dog, cat, or mouse?
I think he's a dog. I'm gonna go dog.
Yeah, he's a real shithead.
Yeah, he's a douche.
always messing up Mickey Mouse's
Freaking
plans.
Pete, you took my shit. So,
God damn it, Pete.
so I thought like Sneaky Pete was just a spin-off of that, where it's just Pete and he's being extra sneaky, like
It's
Swiper the fox.
Okay, I know that one.
I know that one.
I didn't
too.
know Sneaky Pete. Then.
I don't know what Sneaky Pete
Mouse
is.
dog.
What is it? Give it
Giovanni Ribisi. So basically, this con man basically tries to con this millionaire who's Brian Cranston, and
Okay.
he's running illegal games and stuff. He's a retired crooked cop, and
Sneaky
and
Pete.
basically he ends up assuming he has to get away from this guy. God damn it, guys! I need the synopsis in front of me. So he's got to get away from Bryan Cranston, but Bryan Cranston's holding his brother basically hostage until Pete, whose real name is Marius, because he assumes the identity of Pete, who was his cellmate in jail. It's crazy. It's a great show, though.
Gotcha.
I just butchered the synopsis.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck off.
We'll give it a shot.
Where's your reservation tonight, shithead?
Poppies in South Philly.
Dude, that's like the South Philly...
It's a staple.
Yeah.
You go there for everything. Funerals, weddings.
I love it.
Birthdays.
Everywhere, dude.
Everything you go to Poppies. If you're not from South Philly, if you haven't been to Poppies.
Wow, that's funny. It's good there.
Yeah,
It's good.
their food's really good. So I don't have any complaints. But
Yeah, that's good.
you know.
Well, you picked the perfect time at 6, according to Phil.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect, Phil. Thanks.
Perfect.
Thanks for letting me know.
Thanks.
No, it's my grandmother's birthday.
How old is she turning?
I don't know.
Shout out.
I think she's 89, maybe.
However
I don't
old
think
you
it's the
are,
big
maybe.
9-0. I think she's maybe 89 or 88. I
Shout
feel like I've
out.
been saying she's 88 for the past 88 years.
Right.
Like, oh, she's 88. I don't remember. So, whatever. Yeah.
We gave Evan something.
Yeah, we
in his
gave him a little
hand.
toy. We're
now
gonna buy you a fidget spinner. I saw
I
one.
think he actually needs one with the Shower Thoughts logo on it.
I saw one at Kohl's, and I was like, I'm gonna buy Evan a friggin' fidget spinner, so he's got something to do. But I guess I'm doing the same thing.
Use it for like 3 seconds, put it down, pick something else.
No, he won't just use it for 3 seconds. He'll use it and then he'll just smack it on the table.
floor. Yeah.
Spin and just chop the table.
That's what he likes, like smacking things on the table, though. You know?
Yeah, you pick it up, you put it down, you don't realize. I could buy a boom stand for this, so we don't have Evan's mistakes.
Is that what that is?
What? A boom stand?
So boom stand knocks that out.
Well, the stand would sit on the floor, so
Well,
you would still hear the
we'll just
tapping
have to
of the
hire
table.
somebody.
Yeah, we'll have Phil come and hold the microphone the whole time. He's got the little fanny pack
Hey,
on.
we're breaking out
knobs.
though, man. We're gonna start getting some video up.
Yeah, the video. I'm testing out the video. I want to see how long it goes. So, we've been going 1 hour and 5. I think
Yeah.
the video cut out a little bit before an hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah, once we figure out that thing and
We're gonna be posting up on YouTube. We're gonna be posting up over to Snapchat. We're gonna be posting up over on.
Snapchat. I got to figure out the Spotify thing. The problem with
Spotify.
that is it's like it says that if you have royalty music, you can't upload to it. So I might have to take every podcast down off of iTunes. Like eventually, it would all be within nights, so you would never notice. And take the music out and then put different music in that was royalty free. So we'll see what happens if I get copyright struck or something.
We're up all night to the phone.
Yeah,
We gotta
that
check
one's
that out.
Got a
totally.
copyright.
Yeah, we gotta take that out.
Yeah, so I still gotta fuck with that, and then we're gonna go on Google Play. I didn't realize that Anchor was putting up on
Who the
all
hell
those
uses
things,
Google
but
Play?
I
Come on,
shut
we don't
down.
got
What
it.
isn't Google Play the app store for Android people?
Yeah,
So what? Are we gonna get an app?
no, you can. I mean, we could pay for an app. It's not cheap, but we can get our own app. I think it's.
We'll
the
talk
next
about
plan
it,
up.
guys.
So if you want a Shower Thoughts app, let us know.
Let us know. Give me a fucking sign.
But I guess this is it.
This is it.
Yeah,
This is
anybody
it.
got anything else?
No,
Nah.
I'd say it's a good place to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Your penis.
Wrap it up.
To Joe, tell them where they can
Give
reach us
them
on
the,
social
give 'em the
media.
old
yeah. By the way, I'm
deets.
thinking about getting off of social media real quick.
Yeah,
Just
Get a
gonna
flip
stop. Go back to my flip phone days.
not a bad idea.
Get the envy.
I'm addicted.
Slide up.
Yeah, exactly. You open up Instagram, 5 minutes later, you reopen it up.
First thing I do when
thinking there's
yeah.
something new there.
Yeah.
First thing I do
I-
when I wake up is like open up Instagram. It's terrible.
I started just like making sure, like while I was sitting on there, I would like think in my head, like, "Damn, you're on this too long," and then I just get off.
You give
Like
yourself self-time.
usually, you could just like black out. And you're on there for like a half hour.
You wake up and the next day
Yeah.
I'm late to work.
you have a full fucking beard. But yeah, give them the social media stuff. Get addicted to us, guys.
It would be. I don't post that frequently, so it's not that bad.
They can still stalk us.
Yeah, stalk away, please. It would be Shower Thoughts Pod for Instagram with an at in front of that. It would be at Shower Pod on Twitter. And it's showerthoughtspod@comcast.net for the email. Send in your comments, questions, feedback,
Concerns.
dick pics for Evan.
No. Come on.
Easily deletable.
That's not.
It's like chat roulette.
Chat
But
roulette.
we know that they're penis pictures because of the subject of the email says dick pic.
It just says "Attention, Evan" as the subject line.
Yeah. So send it all in there and let us know. Let us know. We're going to do Women Facts this month, like we did Black History Month Facts coming out.
Can't wait to see who
Monday.
we got for that.
Yeah. Well, I won't
Who
pay
has to
Charles
produce that?
again. We'll try and get someone better than Charles. And Greg, you'll have to sit in on that interesting tidbit. You missed out for Charlie.
Yeah, it's alright. I heard he's a nice guy. I heard he's a real dickhead.
Yeah, he's a dickhead.
But it's alright.
Scammed
So
again.
we got scammed.
Scammed again. To my definition.
Yeah, the
I
Joe
bought
got
something,
scammed.
I paid for it, it wasn't what I wanted, I got scammed.
Scammed.
So that's this episode of Shower Thoughts. I'm Evan.
I'm Joe.
I'm Greg, and we'll see you in the shower.